So welcome back to the Jobs Live channel.
We have a wide variety of roles available at Can Health Medcoms.
So we've got a number of regional offices. We've got both construction and highways are based at Salford Quays.
Yeah, so I work on the highways sector of the business, and I'm an assistant HR business partner. So I look after all our highways contracts that we've got currently in the northwest of the Kia business, basically.
And we're going to speak to Amanda from Stockport Homes.
Get yourself a really good quality professional email address. It really is much more important than you think. Make sure that your person spec at the top absolutely matches the job that you're going for. The role profile that you've been asked to meet should absolutely come through in the person spec at the top, so that an employer very quickly can say, right, okay, you're ideal.
From Wigan through Lee, through Tyldesley, Atherton, literally you could be based anywhere across the borough when you come and work for the council.
From Cumbria, which is the almost most northerly point, is up towards Carlisle, right down to the southern point of Cheshire.
So much interaction on the chats, so many people getting in touch. So thank you for that, and thank you for those employers who are signposting people to various websites and giving them advice about applying for work.
We're currently recruiting for care workers. We actually have 30 current vacancies in this area at the moment. So that would be obviously community carers, but there is opportunity to do other things, mainly going on to be a senior carer, or eventually coming in and working in the offices with me and the rest of our team within the office.
It's so exciting. There's a job for everybody, I do believe. We have people working obviously on site in trade positions, and then obviously back office staff, support staff, HR, recruitment, you name it, there's a job.
We are now looking for another 300 individuals to work as traffic management operatives. So that includes trainee opportunities and qualified operatives and foremen into the business. That's a shift paid role. But we also have then additional management opportunities for contracts managers and operations managers.
See you again soon here on the Jobs Live channel. Take care. So next up, we're going to meet up with Dan Houseman. Hi, Dan. Can you hear us okay?
I can indeed. Morning, Stuart.
Morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Jobs Live channel. You work as a Learning and Development Manager at Ribby Hall, but just tell us where Ribby Hall is, for those who may not have heard of it before.
So we're based just outside of Ray Green, sort of between Preston and Blackpool. So accessible by rail from Kirkham and Wesham Station, and there's a bus link just outside.
Brilliant. And if you had to sum up what you do as an organisation, what is it that Ribby Hall does in the community?
Certainly. So we're an award-winning family-based or family-owned business. We're multifaceted, but our focus is all about hospitality and leisure. A key thing for us is the short breaks and holiday market. So we have a number of cottages and properties for people to rent for short or week-long stays. We also have a number, about 300 plus privately owned holiday homes that are classed as second homes, and that's undergoing a further development at the moment, adding 20 new properties to the offer. We also have a variety of restaurants, bars, cafes. On Monday, we opened up our new Pancake House, which has been going down very popular with guests and staff. We have a large health club, so gym, pools, classes, activities, big focus on well-being. We have a spa hotel, so a number of treatments and facilities offered there. plus beautiful grounds, parks, woodlands, play areas for children and families, and a big entertainment offering as well. So quite a lot of things under one roof.
No, it sounds amazing venue, and it must be great to be back as well, Dan. And we're going to be asking that question to all the people today. You know, you've had a tough 14, 15 months, haven't you?
Absolutely. It's been, I think the word that we've heard quite a lot is unprecedented, but yeah, it's not like anything anyone's ever seen before. But it's been so positive. Since the government roadmap was announced, we put our pathway together to phase reopening of the village. Obviously, we could continue that from Monday, and it's been brilliant seeing all of our colleagues return. It's been brilliant seeing all of our guests return, and there's a real feeling of optimism and positivity around the village, which is really nice.
No, absolutely. And would you say you're recruiting more at the moment than normal? Or is this kind of seasonal anyway?
There's probably a little bit more recruitment going on than normal for this time of year. We're not as seasonal as we used to be, but we do see those sort of peaks at certain times of the year. But there's quite a drive at the moment as we're able to open more and more facilities. Plus, we're looking to invest and develop some new facilities, so there'll be further recruitment required for those. But yeah, it's exciting times.
Indeed, and I'm so pleased for you, as we all are here, that you're back up and running, even if it is only in a limited capacity. But I'm sure if we get into the next stage 4, you'll be full like you used to be back before all this kicked in. Before we get into the roles and hints and tips, can I just ask you, how did it start for you? What was your journey into hospitality, Dan?
So my journey, I joined about 12 years ago to manage what was a bistro that has evolved to become the Pancake House. After a couple of years, I then moved across to managing our restaurant. And whilst there, was responsible for setting up front of house training. That then became something that other sort of restaurants wanted to partake in. So that became a full-time role, delivering food and beverage training for about 12 months. And then it continued to grow and became a central training and learning and development role. So it's been quite an exciting journey over the past 12 years.
And when you were in school, is this something you always wanted to do, or what was your first job? Can you remember that?
My first job, I used to work on a Saturday or a Sunday at Clifton Garden Centre. So I was watering plants, I was carrying plants to people's cars, sweeping up. So yes, quite removed from what I do now. But I suppose the key thing for me is I've always enjoyed working with people. So I used to work in bars and restaurants through college, through university.